The party had recently made it to Kir Sabal after making it all the way to Needle's Bones after delivering supplies and an entire envoy of the Flaming Fist to Port Castellar. There, they lost one of their guides and learned the dangers of the jungle all the more so. Their remaining guide decided to part ways and try to make off with what treasure he had left. The party, after arriving at Kir Sabal, met the leader of the monastery, Ashara, as well as the princess and prince of Chult, Waxnare and Na. As it so happens, the professor had a bit of a midnight excursion with the princess. Where will the party go from here?
So you all wake after a long rest. It is the next morning. What do you do?
Quick question. What did we get from Needle's Bone? Because that was when I wasn't there. I know Sam said something about we split up treasure or something.
It's in the... not under inventory.
It was a wand, some magic ammo for guns, and I think... oh yeah, the diamonds.
And a blue quartz ring.
Yeah. And then the guide took the rest as the treasure was split according to the agreement. And then he decided that because the other guy died, he wanted to leave.
Velociraptor chest.
Yes, there was a chest made from 2 halves of Velociraptor skulls, like, put together.
Okay.
Not really a chest so much as just a small, like, a coffer. A small box.
Okay.
But yes, you all awake, well-rested, having slept on real beds, each having your own room in Kir Sabal,
Well, I'm sure
which is built into the side of a mountain. I think you should have a handout that you didn't get to see, Tyler.
Kir Sabal handout. Oh. Coolio.
Like, there's 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at them both. Huh.
But yes, you are all welcomed. They are serving breakfast. It is not much. It is a monastery. So they're just serving, like, some local fruit. No, they're birds.
Oh, yes.
I mean, yeah, they might eat some
Birds eat bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these aren't ducks.
Not all ducks. Maybe they're swans.
They're not swans either.
I'm
They're
sure,
more like
I'm sure they
eagles.
eat, like,
Are they chickens?
They're more like eagles. So there's also some meat.
eagles, kind of hawkish.
But also from up here, you're actually able to see the lay of the land pretty well.
Oh yes, I will definitely take that.
Well, I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Yes, breakfast does sound good.
I like meat.
I only bought 4 of those.
And anyone who wants to like actually get a better look around can make a perception roll.
I believe I shall attempt that.
I'm gonna look around as well. Where's my sheet? Don't worry, guys. I got this.
I don't. Mine's gonna be better.
Do it.
Nope.
So specifically, everyone in the party is able to make out some more ruins right over there.
Where?
Here.
Oh, there.
And specifically, Igris, you see some kind of what you can only describe like it's hard to tell. It's at a very far distance, but it almost looks like there's like a floating island way out here.
I'm gonna let the professor know. Be like, hey, you notice that floating island over there? Like, it looks kind of cool.
I'm sure most floating islands will look pretty cool to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying that you probably don't see those pretty common.
You don't have to sound so smug about it. Jeez. I'm gonna walk away now.
Okay, I'll just shrug you off. But I guess since we noticed these ruins down here, I'll inquire about those if it has a name.
You ask the local, just one of the guards, one of the various monks, and they tell you that those are the ancient ruins of Nangalore.
Mangalore! It's a place we need to go to. Excellent. Our fortunes are definitely looking up. Got no locations above Mangalore and Orlunga. So, what shall we plan then, guys?
I'm guessing you guys cut the food, enough food and stuff between Needle's Bone and here, so I don't have to mark down any rations? Or did you use the ones you had? I forget you had some. Sam?
Good question. I'm pretty sure we...
You caught fish, or... No, because you weren't hunting at all between Needle's Bones and Kir Sabal.
So I think we just basically forced march between the two, didn't we?
Pretty much.
I mean, they still had access to the bag of holding. Obviously. I just want to know how many I need to mark down.
So we traveled one full day, and then the second day we decided to go double time?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you made it here in 2 days.
So 2 days ration.
Yeah.
So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You only got 2 NPCs with now, so 7.
Oh yeah, 7.
The guy
14.
left.
Yep. And we don't have Asaka with us.
Nope.
Okay.
We just have Undril and Taben.
Okay. And then I'm guessing you just use Sam's bug repellent.
That's up to him.
Just mark off another 14 from that time.
As what to do? Let's just see if we can get a guide here, or barring, or maybe the power of light. Though, again, power of light doesn't.
Sure,
really-
Yeah.
that our question about that did kind of get interrupted.
Well, you go back into the main monastery building and seek out Ashara. And she comes back out before you. She asks, what do you desire of her?
Well, I guess we came to finish our conversation about the petition for your debts.
Ah, yes. You said that you would go to the jungle doing... Well, I wanted to know that you would have Chult, at least its best intentions in mind. But I believe we got slightly distracted.
That we did.
Which, also, Moxnade is in here, although Na is not. And she simply intervenes with, they are seeking to put me back on the throne. Obviously, that means that they have the best intentions of Chult in mind. And although she does not have lips, you're pretty sure that Ashana is, like, frowning. To which she looks back to the party. What exactly are your intentions here in Chult? You say you want to know about the death curse. You intend to stop that, is that all?
I mean, that is our main reason for being here. But it's not like it's our only reason. It can't... doesn't have to be our only reason for being here.
Then what would your other reasons be?
Well, for myself, you have quite a bit of ruins scattered about. And it's lost history, I'm assuming.
I would intend to do the most good I can do here, and if that means putting the rightful heir back on the throne, and as well as taking care of this death curse and whatever zombies are around still, then I'm willing to try to help as much as I can.
And what is the rest of you?
Chult is my home. I will get stronger. I will protect my home.
She nods at that and looks to Igris and Erd.
You need to speak up, Joe. Can't hear you.
He's
She
speaking.
she
just
nodded
fine.
and she's
Huh?
looking at
Oh,
both
he's kind
of
of
you.
muffled for me.
Same here.
Then turn his volume up.
Well, I would say my main goal, well, obviously one is to defeat this death curse. And after that, nothing really planned after that.
And what have you, Scaled One?
Trying to get back home to the swamps.
Another native? Well, it seems that you all at least have admirable intentions. You then seek the Dance of the Winds, correct?
I believe that's what nephew said it was.
The Dance of the Seven Winds.
Very well. I can perform this for you, but I do not have all the materials to complete the ritual.
Do we know what the Dance of the Seven Winds is?
It's a ritual that will allow you all to fly.
Heck yeah. Okay, what does she need?
The material I lack is a Black Orchid.
Where can we find a Black Orchid?
They can only be found in one place. Nangalore.
Well, how many do you need?
Just one.
Well, that certainly works for us, as we do have business in Nangalore.
If you can retrieve that one ingredient for me, then I shall perform the ritual.
How long does this ritual last? How long does a gift of flight last?
The Dance of the Seven Winds will grant magical flight to up to 10 creatures. It will take me a matter of minutes to complete, and upon doing so, you shall be able to fly for 3 days.
Okay.
But for those 3 days, I shall not be able to, as I am giving my power to you.
Oh.
This is not a trouble, though. I very rarely leave the monastery.
All right then. Well, we will go grab that orchid.
Yes, Black Orchid.
Maybe get a guide.
And I wish you best of luck.
Do you have somebody who could go with us as a guide to Nangalore?
I'm afraid not.
Or a map?
We have a map, fool.
I can show you where it is on your map.
I guess we have a map. Well,
Well, let us survey the land while we're up on the mountain.
You already did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
dang.
how we discovered
That's
what Nangalore
yeah,
where it was.
all those perception rolls.
You said to look around the temple, so I figured we'd look around the temple.
That's what I was deleting the tiles so that you could see around it. And I asked you to make perception rolls to see if you saw anything specific.
And then he put a box here, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ask one of the Kakra around here what those runes were.
And I also stated that Igris thinks he saw a flying island way out here.
Yes.
well, then while it's still early, let's get ahead and out then.
Agreed.
Who is breathing heavily?
Well, you all start to go back down. It's a lot easier getting down than it is getting up. You just kind of tie some ropes off and climb on down. On your way down, I'll have everyone make one more perception roll.
I perceive everything. Oh,
No
never
harm
mind.
does.
I guess I don't.
And Erd.
And Erd.
Oh, I've received everything.
So both Erd and Harmony, you see, you're not sure what, but it looks like there's something, like there's a large area of trees that are displaced and something is caught in them over here.
I didn't see the ping. Where?
Over there.
There.
Hark! There seems to be a large grouping of trees and something caught in them way over there.
Over yonder.
Yonder.
Wasn't that the area where we heard the loud growl and the stuff and the monkeys?
No, that's
that
up
was it.
here.
I mean, that's still over there.
That's like
It's
7
pretty far
days
away.
away from where we.
Remember, each of these is 30 miles, so that's like 150 miles away.
Must have been
Good
big.
moves.
And it seems like something's stuck over there.
Yeah, like in the trees, something big.
That was my next question. Because I'm like, how on earth can we see something stuck that far away?
Yeah.
Good eyesight.
Also, you also can make out something way over here. That, I mean,
It's
it's
also
essentially a
big.
speck, but it looks similar to what Igris described.
How's Moo? Careful.
Castle in the sky.
Yep.
I
Cloudsdale?
don't know. I think we should check out the. I mean, how much food do we have enough supplies to last in the jungle longer?
Oh, we should have plenty of that.
Let me do the.
Because we didn't use any.
If
when
we have plenty, I
went
feel like we
from
should go check out what's stuck in the trees and then.
Over Nangalore is much closer.
So we have about 17 days worth of rations.
Yeah, but don't we want to like use our 3 days of flight? Like, we want to be prepared to use that. I feel like we need to think about how we're going to use that and have a plan.
Fly. Well, we get the flight right when she finishes the thing. 3 days from then.
See all of it, but it's 40.
I'd say. I mean,
feel like we should try flying to like Omu with
No
that
fly in
kind
my
of thing,
sleep.
but I feel like we need to be higher leveled, out of character.
I mean, obviously, would we be able to cover more ground flying, Joe?
Yeah, you'd be able to cover if you do it at like a normal speed, you'd be able to cover 2 hexes per day, easy.
Okay.
And if you pushed yourself to like fly more than 12 hours, you'd be able to cover potentially 3, but you might start getting to the realm of exhaustion
Yeah.
as you like literally fall asleep while flying.
Fly while you sleep.
So, I mean, if we do 2 days and we want to go towards Omu, like if we just go straight down, we'd end up right at the edge of these hexes. Or back at Nangalore
Oh, Omu, I definitely think is going to be a much
later.
later thing for us.
Okay, then we still would need to talk about where we're flying then.
I mean, with Omu, we could always try to chart a boat around the island, or around
My chart
this
out.
port.
We finish mapping out Nangalore, like we were contracted for, and then we head to Oralunga, map out that, we get our own boat.
True. Yes. Yeah. Let's do
Or we
that.
can just swim.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Why are the
you'll-
natives around here so weird?
I don't know. Well, let's do that. Let's start our march to Nangalore.
You can't swim?
Well, honestly, all we have to do is just get the Black Orchid, and then we can just wait to have the ritual done at some other point.
Yeah, but if we get the ritual done, well, Sam, how long is it? Like, does she need a fresh Black Orchid? It doesn't need that like time. Depending on that, we can't just pick it, come back. Like, okay, we got that, but now we're gonna wait a while.
We're still here, you can ask her that.
We've already started climbing down.
Alright.
Yeah, you're climbing down. So the other
So-
thing to consider is your sailing ship will limit you obviously to being on the outside of the peninsula, but it will move 2 hexes per day, and you don't have to worry about like navigation, jungle hazards, or anything like that. It's just open sailing. It's essentially fast travel to anywhere on a coast.
Yeah.
And then the Kraken!
Hey, don't mess around.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know. We don't mess around.
this will also
For Fred.
grant you potentially. I'll allow it as like the like out of game, spend a week away thing to go back to other air, like take a week's trip over to Lantan,
Lantam, where's that?
way top top left corner of the map.
Looks like there's nothing up there.
That's because there's very, very little, but that's where that's essentially the place that discovered gunpowder and where all artificers work.
We're going there.
Heretic plan.
There's nothing there.
They very, very closely guard the secret to making black powder. They
I don't
essentially have a
care. I just
monopoly.
want black powder. A case of black powder.
I mean, it's sold everywhere and it's relatively available, but in order to how to make it, and also that is like where they build clockwork things and all sorts of crazy, like a combination of magic and science.
Sounds intriguing.
Heretic stuff. That's heretic language there.
But onwards.
So you're headed to Nangalore?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's start off by having whoever is going to guide you make a survival check.
Survival
You got this,
check.
Erd.
Survival check.
And are you just moving at a normal speed?
Yeah. I don't think we got a rush.
I mean, we still have our pack animal, right?
Yeah, you do.
Just have to get to the river, and we can follow the river.
Will our pack animal be able to fly?
10 creatures.
No.
Yeah.
Medium creatures.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna say he did say 10 creatures. Just cast it multiple times on him. But yes. I was gonna say, did we get any XP last session?
Nope.
Killed
okay.
fish.
Yeah, you killed fish.
I didn't know.
And a guide. We killed a guide.
Well, yeah, technically Sam killed a guy.
I thought you gave them like 1,000 XP. Okay, can someone? Because I know there was a time I was given XP that I was already in bed for. Can someone tell me the total XP we have right now?
5,000.
Yeah, see, I'm at 4,000.
Oh, maybe I awarded it for discovering the location.
Possibly.
So we should be at 5,000 then.
Yes, 'cause that's what I'm at.
Okay.
I guess not a level. I was thinking like you're not leveled up.
You did give XP though.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, as you head down and back into the jungle, it is still the normal weather of 80 degrees roughly. The humidity is pretty average, but the rainfall is very light. It's just a nice little sprinkle. And you're pretty sure you made really good time because of that.
Excellent.
Sorry, Sam.
What
Well, he was
Oh,
talking
now,
about the
are
weather.
you self-conscious of it now?
And I said, and I'm like, oh crap.
Oh, so I've made you self-conscious. Awesome.
A little bit, yeah. Well, I started a bad thing yesterday. Got all the kids in my family to go, wow.
That's not a bad thing.
We were on a Christmas light tour, because we planned it like last week during Christmas, but we had to do it this week. And yeah, so they're going through lights. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
In the back, like, I'm sorry, guys. It was great. I was laughing.
Well, everybody's gonna let out their little Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Nonetheless, you have a pretty uneventful day. Nothing, you never run into anything, and you make it back to the river even. But night is falling, so you begin to make camp.
Who wants to go hunting with me?
I believe I will also send Jax.
I guess I'll go hunting. See if I can find some more humans.
Yes, but I don't think he'll be coming back with anything.
I'm going out human hunting.
Yes, I will accompany Icarus, Erd, with Taven.
Well, I'm assuming Erd is going to be the one trying to hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go too.
So Erd can make his survival check.
have advantage. I'm looking for people for beast.
People.
Well, shadow,
Peaceful.
was Shadow Scale accompanying us?
I said I would go.
Okay.
Nope. You seen home? I'm gonna hatch my egg for me.
Watch it hatch. Now.
You manage to find a spoor and start following out, and you eventually lead the party to a group of trees where you look up and find a group of flying monkeys.
We can have wings.
How many flying monkeys?
You count maybe half a dozen.
That's not bad. We can take them, I think.
Fire to the tree.
I think we
Now,
got this.
Are these actually like the Wizard of Oz flying monkeys, or actual flying monkeys?
At the same time, do we really want to eat that though?
I mean, as long as
Meat
it's
is meat. I don't care what kind of meat it is.
They're Wizard of Oz monkeys.
Oh no, they're cute.
Oh, my
no,
lord.
they're cute.
I gotta eat one of them. I gotta eat one.
I'm gonna
Or
fireball
just-
one of them.
Or just points up into the trees.
Shit.
Food.
Food.
Come on, guys, let's kill one.
And Howard's like, oh no, they're cute. Meanwhile, like, Erd's just licking his lips.
Yum 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 yum.
Got the
I'm
drill
gonna fireball
coming
one
down.
of them. That looks.
Well, hold on,
that
hold
looks
on,
like a
hold
red
on.
meat. What?
For this. Oh, it's being slow. Boom.
How tall? How high up are they, Joe?
Sam just
About
started a forest
70
fire.
feet up.
Yeah,
I think they're the trusty, roasty
he
toasty.
said 70 feet up, didn't you?
70?
Oh wait, no. No, they're only like 15 feet up.
Oh,
Yay! They're all
Ooh.
caught.
Just barely.
I'm gonna firebolt one of them.
For what? 15.1.
Oh no,
You couldn't hit him.
Brian, my burning
Oh, yeah.
hands is 30 feet. Anybody want some roasted monkey?
Me down there to catch it with my mouth. Come on.
Not a day out in Kir Sabal, and they asked us what our intentions for Chult was, and here we are, setting fire to a tree, burning his napkins.
It's like, what are we gonna do? And somebody said, start a forest fire, and Sam's over here like, no, we can't do that. Monkeys, fire. It's just like, oh, didn't you just say, don't start a forest fire?
I mean, it's not going to
No.
start a forest fire.
Okay, jungle fire.
You realize it's still lightly raining too,
I know, but it's
so that
just
means
like,
the tree's wet.
I'm gonna firebolt you. But how many? What do we get, Joe? Did we hit any?
He's doing a
Oh.
clicky.
You manage to get 4 of them that just completely get toasted and fall to the ground.
I can't imagine the rest of the group is too happy about that.
The rest of the group immediately starts flying away as fast
Oh.
as you can.
Now, was that from just his, or was that mine too?
Oh, you did it too?
Yep.
Yeah, see? Try to firebolt.
that one of them.
Oh,
'Cause
just
he-
a
he-
firebolt?
Yep.
Yeah, then you get 5 of them fall out of the trees.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go grab them.
I mean, they're not particularly big. Like, each one could probably feed a person.
Hmm.
Maybe, like, depending on how much you want to eat, you could probably split each one between 2 people if you really
I want
try.
to eat the face.
There is 5 of us.
But
7
yes,
of us, technically.
you have 5 to cook up.
So we'd end up using 2 rations, Tyler.
Technically, Sasha, you want you half of one. Save the other half later.
Well, then Erd can make some stuff out of these.
I could.
I forget what he can make.
Monkey stew.
Monkey stew.
Well, that's our dinner tonight is monkey stew.
Everybody gets to have the taste of flying monkey.
Try monkey.
On the way back, I want to look for any kind of like edible, well, like vegetables.
Make a survival roll.
I got this. What's like carrots, turnips, radishes, taters.
That's not very big. I could make some darts or some needles for a little gun.
You
Ooh.
find something that, like, looks like it could be edible.
I'm gonna pick it.
it's a root, essentially. Something
lot of
similar to like a
vegetables are.
carrot. You seek out the professor, and he double checks his book, and it is a ryath root.
A ryath root.
They are, in fact, edible.
Oh. Well, this goes in the stew.
You found one, or
How many did I find? Because maybe if I
Found
had more
two of them.
stuff. Two? Oh. I was going to say, maybe if I find
I
enough,
could have found more.
stuff into the stew, it will be able to feed us all.
If I scavenge,
Yeah,
I
if
can
you had
find.
those, it'd probably be able to feed everyone. You wouldn't have to use any rations.
Yeah.
And we do
Okay.
have the alchemy jug to add in stuff if we need to.
Yeah.
But yes, you make your stew, and
Add some honey.
Gallon a
I could
minute.
find. If I look for food, I can get twice as much than normal.
but yeah, you all get it, and you're nice and full.
Yes.
Monkey
Who's
stew.
gonna take what watch?
I'll take second.
I'll take first.
I can take fourth with Taven.
I'm so confused. What hasn't been taken?
Third.
I think third.
Okay, I'll do that.
I got an egg attached.
Well, first watch, make your roll.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Seeing what that monkeys do.
They were hallucinogenic monkeys.
Okay.
I mean, you don't see anything.
And that means there's nothing.
Then eventually your watch ends, and you go and wake up Igris.
Yep, I watch.
You don't see anything either.
I don't think I got anything to work on right now, so. Wake up the professor and Taven.
Wrong.
Didn't you say you guys were taking third?
Oh,
Fourth.
he's taking fourth.
Oh,
That's harming me.
I wake up Harmony.
You
Harm.
wake up the professor, and he's like, "I'm fourth watch."
Yep.
Wake up
Oh.
Harmony.
Wait, so what are our sleeping things for the tents? Because I know we never actually figured that out.
Yeah, because you've got at least two.
We got two
two-person
tents.
and then a 5-person.
No, I think we got
No.
two 5-persons, 2-person. We found.
Yeah, we got. Yeah,
You
we
found
have.
two 2-person tents. I know
We
that for a
bought-
fact.
Two. Oh yeah, those are the two ones. We did find two of them.
Yeah, we
You
have.
found one,
Yeah.
and then you went back and you bought more, and then you went back out on this journey, and then you found another one.
Oh
Yeah, and the ones we bought were 2 5-person.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Two
sleep in.
fives and two
I'm gonna
twos.
sleep in my own tent.
Yep.
Me and my egg.
Well, Harmony doesn't see anything.
I mean, none of us see anything. Gonna wake up surrounded.
You're blind.
Finally,
The monkeys
it
do.
is the professor and Tate.
It's for that root. That demon root.
Taben walks the perimeter, keeps an eye out, and the only thing he ever sees is the morning sun as dawn breaks.
Bird poop. Hit him in the noggin.
You
You
all
know-
wake up feeling extremely refreshed. You all have 5 temporary hit points.
Oh boy.
Oh,
If I could bite somebody with my hungry jaws, I'll get another. I'll get 7.
Now let's all apply our bug spray.
yep.
Now we're high.
However, as you wake up, there's no rain at all. It's just misting today. But it is unreasonably hot. You're guessing it's well into 96, 97 degree weather. Not only that, but it's also more muggy today.
Oof.
Which I mean,
It
makes
means
sense.
we're gonna be
Misting.
sweating.
Yep,
Well, people who sweat will sweat.
that's very true. Not everyone here gets to sweat.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I believe it is now, once again, Erd's go to try and figure out where you're going.
Pretty sure we just follow the river south, right?
More or less.
Sure.
You keep moving, following the river. At one point, you look out, and
See some less
Erd
people.
points to several giant lizards sunning themselves on some rocks.
Are those your relatives?
This is my mom and my pa. They're doing well here from the swamp.
But yeah, they're just kind of hanging out there. Assuming you just keep going.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, if doesn't recognize them and like they're not friends of his, then yeah, we'll just whatever.
So we just. What did we see? I'm sorry, I was
We
moving
saw,
stuff on my rig.
some lizards, big lizards,
Big lizards.
and we decided to move on.
Okay.
They're bathing in the sun on a rock. When they leave, I'm going to climb that rock of mine. I'm going to pee on it.
Are you sure you're a lizard man?
Don't worry about it, I am. Just keep on sweating. Like the stinky human you are.
Probably do stink pretty bad.
Then later on in the day, as you're going, you realize that the mist seems even thicker in this area, and it's even warmer here.
I don't know where we're going.
Starting to wonder if Nangalore is like a hot spot. But
We're going here?
Yeah, that's where you're going.
Is that where we're going? Okay.
But yeah, you get into an area where the mist is really thick. Like it becomes straight up almost fog, and you can barely see where you're going. And you swear it's getting hotter here.
It's like a sauna in here.
Pretty much. Then you suddenly hear and feel a gust of air, and realize that you're walking by some geysers.
Oh, shit.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
You take your time and carefully avoid them. Do your best to get around, but it slows you down a couple hours. And eventually night falls at just a little after you get past them. And it's time to make camp once more.
Make camp.
Set out our traps.
Yep.
Everything
Go
setting
hunting.
We'll set out 3 traps. And Jacques.
You baiting your traps?
Yes, sir.
Who's coming hunting with me?
I will, because
We can.
I have a better chance of finding anything.
People.
People, monkeys, anything I feel like hunting.
Anybody else?
It's David and myself.
Just Taben.
Oh, it's me.
Professor.
Oh,
Is that-
yeah.
I mean, I'll come too then.
So the full party hunting.
Right. Butcha.
Well, you guys head out, and as you look, you find not only a giant boar, but what appears to be a small pack of giant boars.
So we found a giant boar, then we found a pack. A giant boar too?
Oh, no, you found several giant boars. They're all grazing together in the same area.
Oh, okay.
A small herd.
Pretty much.
How
How
many?
Who's
many?
ready to shoot some fire and lightning?
There's 5 of them.
Let's
can do that.
this.
5 of them.
How are we gonna do this? I feel like we could take them.
1 each?
I'm down.
Before we get into combat, I'm going to take out my cannon. I'm gonna go with the ballista. Just so, you know, avoid collateral.
Yes, I think we can do this.
What's the area around here look like, Joe?
Jungle.
Jungle.
Well, yeah, but is there any, like, high grounds? Is there any rocks, boulders? Something that, you know, can give us the advantage of height?
Or even surprise, really.
Yes.
The amount of meat.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Need to get all sadistic on us. Maniacal or
I was gonna say, I think you're thinking of the wrong word, Sam.
don't need to go
Demonic,
old
maybe.
bird.
We haven't been feeding him enough meat. Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you that meat.
Attack the professor.
No. Professor is friend, not food.
Friend can be food.
He could be food. Sort of.
Boy.
So we'll need some initiative.
Good thing we all got those temporary hit points.
Friend
Wow.
is only-
Roll the
friend is
10.
only one letter away from being fried. You just keep that in mind. Where'd that thing go? Closed out for some reason.
Everybody in the initiative counter?
You take over before the bars.
Well, Ignis, you've got the initiative.
How high is this?
About
It's
6
like
feet up.
10 feet.
6 feet up. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna pull out the wand of magic missile and shoot that. No. This one.
Fire away.
Okay.
How many
So-
charges?
Do 6 charges. So that'll be 3,
8.
8 bolts. So I'll just cast it. Do the damage 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18.
29 damage.
Yeah, looking like that. 18. Wait. Yep, 29.
Well, you let loose a barrage of missiles that explode into the giant boar. It lets out a squeal of pain and a grunt of anger, and it turns towards you.
And then as my bonus action, my turret's gonna shoot.
And that's just sitting on you, right?
Yep, it's on my shoulder.
Yep.
I gotta get his sheet out. Fire away, little buddy.
Direct hit.
Pew, pew, pew.
You see it slide back slightly and fall to the ground.
Oh, geez, we got this, guys.
I just did 42 damage. Just like, yeah, just.
I assume that's your turn.
Yep.
Taben.
He will stop there. And he will take a stance.
Shadow scale.
She'll stop there and hold her attack. She'll rage first, though. Huh?
Holding an attack action if somebody comes into range, I'm assuming.
Yep. She'll rage first, though.
Roll it.
Oh, I don't think anything's close enough.
Yeah, that's the temporary hit points necromancy one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, actually. That one's in range. I can't see the other one over here. I saw it moving over, but
You lost line of sight to it.
yep.
So this one takes damage.
It will take. Must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic. It has to beat. Well, leveled up, so my spell saving DC is gone again. Constitution, I believe it was last time.
Should be.
So it has to beat 11.
It beats it.
Yeah. Ain't very high. But my temporary hit points can't replace the current temporary hit points I have, can they?
Nope. Well, they can replace it, they just can't add on to it. So you might want to keep the ones you already have.
That I do.
That's your turn.
Yep. After holding my attack.
Harmony.
I'm gonna pew.
At what?
It probably doesn't matter.
Nothing with that hit.
Yeah, that's very true. Anything else?
Nah.
Your attack goes off. Shadow scale.
Mm-hmm.
However, you are not properly facing the right direction. What is your current armor class?
16.
It runs up to try and get you, but you duck underneath its massive tusks. Professor!
I shall go there. And then I will Scorching Ray at this one 3 times.
Miss. Hit. And hit again.
Ooh.
And that is it.
Good job, Professor.
And these are beasts.
Bruce, have a
one.
Hawks market. It's ball session.
Run up and bite its face off.
Which one?
If
Oh,
you
that
could
one right there.
bite the face of a giant boar off,
I can bite it. I don't know if I can bite it off.
that'd be amazing.
That'd be terrifying. Terrifyingly amazing.
A really
Maybe.
high strength check.
That'd be pretty hot.
Where am I with my weapons?
Shadow scale starts randomly humping Erd's leg. You hit it.
Oh. Instead of doing, actually, I can move it. Should I do the extra d6 damage? Make it do a strength test, or be moved up to 15 feet away, or move myself 5 feet. I'll just do extra damage. Sure.
Your arrow pierces it. And the swarm follows your arrow and begin to rip and sting and bite.
Can't hit 11. Then I do a d8 damage with my swarm.
Bugs and bugs and bugs.
Bugs and bugs and bugs.
Bugs and bugs and bugs.
That's your turn?
Yep.
This
No matter where it
charges
goes,
towards Taban.
I will hunt it down.
What is Taban's armor class?
15.
Low.
So he never bothered to get his armor repaired.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's you.
It gores him with its tusks.
Yeah.
Dealing 16 slashing damage.
That's your man whore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one jumps down, goes across and rears up to try and get at Igris.
No. Pat it on the nose.
What's your armor class?
I want to
15.
boop the snoot.
Yes, I'm gonna boop the snoot.
I would like to pet this creature.
I have realized that my armor class was too high. I just never unchecked my shield.
Does it hit me, Joe?
What is your armor class?
15.
It does not hit you.
I boop the snoot as it jumps up. It's like, boom.
No.
Just, no. Down.
This is my new friend.
You
I
have
shall
no
call him
idea how much
Bacon.
I think about that at work.
I'll bite that snoot off.
Do not pet that little happy little suicide bomber. No! Vulcan, you are dumb! Then another one comes rushing out and makes it also up to Igris.
I'm gonna boop that one too.
Hey, and Joe, would your attack roll from the other board hit me? I realized my shield was still check marked, so I'm actually at 14 AC, not 16.
No, it wouldn't have.
Okay.
This one also misses you.
No.
Boop the snoot. That's how you counter the attacks.
It is your go.
Okay. So, question: do you have a template for 15-foot cone?
I should.
You going roasty toasty?
Yep. Seeing if I can hit this one and this one with the roasty toasty.
Roasty toaster.
Yeah, I don't.
Not
Maybe
point
if I-
blank, you can't.
Well, no, not this one here and this one here.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Nope.
Nope.
Well,
I see a blue bar. It's
I'm
on
so
like the
used
rim.
to templates actually being able to be centered on the character.
Yeah.
you could technically.
I will leave that up to you. If you say no, I know I will abide by it. So what is your verdict on that, Joe?
Nay or yay?
That cone. That
That
cone will
cone.
work much better.
Okay. Then I shall do that. Burning hands them.
Open up.
It,
That was great. Very gracious of you, wise leader.
gosh. Dex save DC 14. All praise the mighty DM.
All praise.
Nay.
They both fail.
Good.
Talk
They
to the
both
mighty
take
DM.
13 fire damage. And then this one, right in front of me, is gonna take a ballista bolt to the face. Egg gets pushed back 5 feet.
It slides back down into the gully.
And that is my turn.
Taben.
Spear.
He hits it. I'm assuming this one?
Yes, that one. And spear good.
But he
Ooh.
misses with his second attack.
Fine. Shield.
I was gonna say,
Always rely on the shield.
He boops it upon its snoot. It did not like the boop.
I booped 2 of them on the snoot.
I assume that is his turn.
That was 3 attacks.
Shadow scale.
No. No, whoops. Swap. There we go. Attack this one.
You hit it. You stick your greatsword straight through its neck, and it gurgles as it fails to breathe.
I did it. I killed something.
It's been so long since you have.
Yeah.
It falls to the ground.
That is everything I can do.
Harmony.
You got this. I believe in you. Yay.
Which one are you targeting?
It was the belief that made it possible.
You're welcome.
Strike
Max
it.
damage.
Close.
I was gonna say.
Another one bites the dust.
That was close.
A shadow scale impales the one. A blast of lightning targets the other, and it twitches and stops moving.
Okay, Professor, when it's your turn, I trust you to handle this one right here.
It is the professor.
Mind crushing.
Really? Totally.
Mind
No,
crush.
that's my bacon.
I'm messing with that bacon.
I just want to let you know, he critically failed, which means he got a -3 on his roll.
Dang.
Yeah.
These are beasts.
I think the mind is definitely broken.
So, yeah.
Does he just like collapse, basically?
Does it have secondary effects?
No.
It can't take a reaction.
Yeah, it's just.
And it can choose, move, yeah.
Yeah, it's
so-
only got 1 action on its next turn.
But it looks like its eyes just kind of go cross-eyed, and it starts drooling a little bit.
Keep it now.
You lobotomized it magically.
It tries to like shake itself back into sense. Anything else, Professor?
There we go.
Third.
Really? It's okay. I can handle these ones on my own.
Bird also gets further away.
I don't need that cowardly professor.
I'm gonna use my bow hunter to my hunch marks over here. This one.
That poor
Alright.
boar.
Yep, the poor boar.
Flamethrower of ballistic bolt sticking out of his forehead.
That one's gonna be pummeled by bugs.
Bugs and bugs and bugs and bugs.
Hit it. Between the arrow and the swarm that descends upon it, it begins to thrash around violently, but it is already confused and disoriented, and soon it falls over.
Well, those bugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
so do I hit 11? I do a D8 damage instead.
You have rolled 2 6s.
Yeah, I know.
Any
I'm done. I used all I had for actions. I could move.
No,
this
don't
one
attack.
that lit
I could
It-
attack it if I want to attack it. I can move it.
will go after this red demon thing.
Hey, who you calling a demon?
However,
You're the only one that looks like a demon.
Yeah.
it is unable to get through your armor,
Oh.
which brings it back to you.
Let's see.
Doing animals, I get to get a fly speed with my bugs.
I guess I'll firebolt it. I could thunderwave it. Yeah, I'll firebolt. I don't think this one's taking any damage.
Didn't you Didn't you burn hand it?
Nope, I burned the hand, the other one that's dead.
Oh.
And then my ballista will shoot it.
Oh my gosh! It flies backwards away from you.
And then I'm gonna...
Are we not using the laws of physics here? Because if it pushes him back 10 feet, it should also push
Huh?
Tyler back 10 feet.
It's magic.
yeah.
That's why I was asking.
It's the magic of magic. And then I'm gonna, move back a bit.
Hello.
Hello.
Tabin,
I feel like I'm doing a lot of the work over here.
How high is it to get up?
it'll just count as difficult terrain.
That would be, what, 10 then?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Right. If we jumping down,
He can make it to the beast.
Stab
the beast would came to us eventually.
Ooh, starting with the shield bash.
I was laughing someone hits the professor.
Throws the shield at the
He
professor.
bonks it again.
Going for a third bonk? Nope.
But
Just-
third bonk misses.
This is just Taban every time.
Bonk, bonk. I'm tired.
Next we'll get 2 attacks.
That's his turn.
That is his turn.
Starting to below 5. We need to kill more things.
You strike it. You cleave its head, cutting deep into it. Nothing would survive. such
Holy
a
crap, Shadow Scale.
He's doing very well with the bone. He's doing very well with the bone sword.
And now she will go bathe in the blood of the enemies.
Dive into it.
Ain't the first time somebody dove into an enemy, Sam around in it.
Oh, good point.
My cycle
That-
sliver.
With that, you have killed all the giant boars.
Well, I think we harvest the hides and the tusks.
Yeah, and the meat.
And at least one of them for the meat.
Talk about one of them. For the
Do we
meat.
want to have another incident like we had at the port?
I mean,
Go on.
we didn't have no incident we couldn't handle.
Did I miss something?
Where the
T-Rex.
T-Rex came. 'Cause there was
Aye.
a track.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
ship
Killed it?
you're
2
all
of them
carrying.
for the meat. And then Erd can make whatever he needs to out of the rest.
I don't really need to make anything. No,
I just
anybody
wanted
wants
to
to
harvest out
need
that
a
hide.
shield. Well, then I gotta. Well, that's still part of my action.
Well,
can
it's gonna take
harvest
you at
bone,
least a solid
hide.
2 hours if you're gonna
Yep.
get hide off all 5 giant boars.
Yep.
And if you, for each one you harvest, you would be able to get 16 rations, equivalent of.
So yeah, that's just a little over 1 days each.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. So we'll just harvest us all for meat.
Just do it for meat then.
All 5.
Yeah, because then by the time we get to
You
Nyanzaru,
You know what? The hide or the
No,
bones.
we're taking
Not-
the hide.
not Nyanzaru,
So you've got 5 giant boar hides, 80 worth of 80 boar meat.
okay.
No, I guess we'll just use my
and
current
10
action then
tusks.
to use that to harvest the hide.
Yeah, I assumed you were doing that. But yes, you've got 80 boar meat, 10 tusks, and 5 hide. With
Well
that,
then-
you head back to your camp.
How much would the hide and the tusk weigh?
The hide is going to weigh, each one's going to weigh 100 pounds.
Which do we think is more valuable, the hide or the tusk, guys?
And each tusk is going to weigh 20.
How big are each tusk?
Or, actually, each one's going to weigh 10. So each tusk is going to weigh 10 pounds. And each hide is going to weigh, 100. But remember, this is a giant boar hide. That's a lot of material.
Okay, we're not gonna do anything with the tusks. We're gonna leave those. Don't need those.
How big are the tusks?
I mean, it's a giant boar, so each tusk is like the length of your forearm.
I was gonna say, if we can wrap the like the tips of the tusks and stuff, we could probably put them in the bag of holding, just so they don't puncture the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, once things are inside, they can't puncture.
Oh, they can't.
It's
So yeah,
just
I
from
can
the
just
outside.
so I can put all the tusks in the bag of holding.
The inside of the bag is literally a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Joe. Would we be able to roll up the giant boar hide? Small enough
No.
to fit into his...
Yeah. No.
Okay.
That is way too big.
I was gonna say this is just an opening backpack thing. So like what, a foot circumference? I'd say.
Maybe it's a little bigger than that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the tusks you could get in. The hide, no.
Yeah.
Those
You can
would
get,
have to be
if you
how
get
many
a big
tusks?
chest.
10.
Just,
Yeah. 10. Yeah.
And I'm assuming that while Erd is getting this all like cut up and stuff, when he goes back, leads Mountain Thunder here and loads onto Mountain Thunder rather than trying to bring all this back to camp.
once I fired my 2 arrows, I shot.
Your 2 arrows.
Yeah.
You do find both.
Okay.
All right. You get back to camp. You got tons of food to eat.
Yeah.
So
So as we're sitting down for like eating and stuff, I'm gonna be like, hey Professor, I forgot to show this to you a little while ago. I wanted you to see if you can tell me what kind of scroll this is. As I just kind of nonchalantly pull it out and be like, hey.
How long have you had this?
Not long. No.
You're getting
Okay.
bogged down in details. These are things that
Yeah.
don't matter.
I just have a scroll. I want you to tell me what it does.
By the way, our poor Mountain Thunder is encumbered.
Well, can I?
Actually, he can't even carry the last boar hide. We can only carry 4.
Well, give me the torches. I can take the 18 pounds of torches off. The shovel. I can put the rope into the bag of holding to kind of help just take some poundage off of him. Or
How about the water skins? You can take that too?
water skins.
Yeah, we have 8 water skins on them.
Oh, yeah, I can take that and put that in there. I'm just writing it down from here. So, 8, 15.
this is the reason why encumbrance is important on this campaign.
Nope. Okay, I said the 8, the 9, which is 18 pounds. I could take the 2 pots and put them in there as well.
The pots fit in your bag?
I mean, how big of pots are these? I mean, if it's just a little over a foot circumference, I think pots should fit in there.
I would say the pots fit.
I'm like, okay, what type of pots are we talking about? Saute or soup pots, or like industrial sized, 40-gallon kitchen pots?
I'm thinking more like what do you call it? The
A soup
types of
pot.
probably that. Yeah, the type you would normally use on your kitchen stove.
Okay, yeah.
Did you say you were taking the shovel and the mining pick?
Yes. I just need to write down the weights and stuff for those. I'm working down, so. Shovel. So I have the 4 ropes, the 8 water skins, the 9 torches, 2 pots, the 1 shovel, the 1 mining pick.
Okay, we're
And how much? What?
He's still encumbered by 84 pounds.
How much do the boar? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. The boar tusk weigh?
10
10 pounds each.
10 pounds each. Okay, so that's 100 pounds right there. So I'm just doing the weight on the bag of holding.
I can carry about 80 pounds without going encumbered.
What?
You can carry both our tents, though.
I don't think the 5-person tents would fit in the bag of holding.
No, not him. I'm
Oh.
talking about Andre.
No.
Andre would then have to carry our pet tents.
I'm gonna step away for a minute.
No, you can't.
80 pounds?
That would be 80 pounds. Andre.
I mean, I could see if I could carry the rain catchers
They're 15 pounds.
each.
Total.
Oh, 15 pounds total.
Yeah, because I have everything that's their total. That's all.
Okay. So 100.
So you're taking the rain catchers then?
I'd ask Joe if they roll up enough to fit in.
Andre, you got the tents you said?
20.
Yeah.
10. So right now, not counting the money that I have in the bag of holding, I'm at 233 pounds. That's just all the stuff I just added off of Mountain Thunder.
Let's take the hunting bait and put that in your food.
Okay.
One, can we?
Well, what do I add to my
I
inventory?
really want to put hunting bait in my food.
Again, Tyler, it's not like the bait's gonna actually touch the rations in your bag.
Yeah.
But if you do that, that'll be another 9 pounds off and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
What are the
Then we don't have to take the rain catchers off.
drop tents am I?
Just the 2 5-person tent. Just take that and then whatever wages is. There's
Yeah,
no
so, well, if we can still take the rain catchers off and put them in the bag of holding. Just so it does clear him up a bit more.
What are the
Those
tents I
will
have to
not
drop
fit
in
in
my
the bag of
inventory?
holding.
What?
The rain catchers will not fit in the bag of holding.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure we're at our limit.
Yeah.
So the 91 time hunting bait goes in your bag, Tyler.
Yep, I got it. And I'm guessing the hunting traps won't fit either.
No.
No, they won't.
Okay.
What other is there like a particular tent and that I have to drop and drag, or do I just edit
No,
the weight of the tent that we have?
Just, yeah,
What do they weigh?
40 pounds each.
Okay. Good to go.
Okay, we're no longer encumbered. We're at 995 pounds.
Alright. Well, you guys are setting up watches for the night, I'm assuming?
Yep. Well, I want the professor to. Actually, I can identify my own spell. God, I had that.
Did you ever get your pearl?
Oh yeah, I did not. I forgot about that.
Then you can't.
No.
But I can.
Quick question. Do I sound robotic right now?
No.
No.
Every single one of you does.
That's weird.
Domo.
Definitely gotta be my laptop.
But yeah, I guess I will identify his scroll that he hands me.
Is that the one from the top of Firefinger?
Yep.
Yes, the
It
one.
is a scroll of commune with nature.
It could have been useful a while ago.
Well, literally what the spell does is, if you cast the spell, you just become aware of, like, everything within a certain, like, area, and even of the, like, history of it, so to speak.
Huh.
It sounds like it could become very useful over at Nangalore there.
You
Yeah.
briefly become one with nature and gain the knowledge of the surrounding territory. In the outdoors, the spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. In caves and other natural underground settings, the radius is limited to 300 feet.
So, possibly to find, let's say, a black orchid.
You know the terrain, bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, and if there's any influence from other planes of existence, as well as any buildings within 3 miles.
Looks like I found
That's,
something good.
Yeah, that'll be useful at Nangalore there.
Yeah. I'll put it back in my bag of holding then. Yeah.
If I hand it back to you. Which I do.
I was going to say. Mhm.
Now, mister, no stealing.
Yeah. Stealing's bad. Well, I'll take first watch.
Taven and I can do last.
Take second.
Undrill offers to take third. By the way, I totally forgot to put her on the map.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
if
she
she came
didn't-
hunting.
We
didn't go
didn't
with
need
it.
her.
Yeah.
She didn't go with them hunting. She stayed at the camp.
I was going to say, we didn't need her anyways. I killed, one of them by myself, and I helped the rest. Other than
First
one.
watch.
Me. Nat 20.
I mean, you don't see anything.
Oh, that's good.
All
Well,
quiet.
I will go wake up to second watch. Use shadow scale, and I'll be right back.
Lots and lots of jungle noise. But otherwise, nothing much. Undrill keeps an eye out. But she doesn't ever see anything. She goes and wakes up the Professor and Taven.
It's a good thing I have Taven.
Taven walks the perimeter, keeps a lookout, while the Professor sits and just kind of drowsily stares into the campfire, slowly nodding off, until he's shaken awake by Taven because morning has come.
You know, that magic takes a lot out of us.
Oh, our temporary hit points. They're gone.
They are. As you all get ready and set yourselves up, it is warmer than usual. Definitely between 80 to 90 degrees. However, the humidity has dropped back down. But the rain has picked up overnight. It's become pretty heavy, actually. Not an outright, deluge, but
I can lift it.
definitely a storm overhead. You set up traps, correct?
That we did.
3 of them.
Well, you go out, and the first 2 are empty.
That's a bad perception roll. What'd I miss?
Literally nothing.
Oh. It's like I'm heating up some
Fell
hot
asleep.
pockets. Oh.
Professor can't stay awake.
Jeez, man. Slacking on the job.
Oh no, I wasn't asleep.
But a very similar event has happened again, where your third trap is missing, and there's just a trail of, glistening ooze going off into the jungle.
What the crap?
That was the same one. The same thing. Just has 2.
Can we follow it this time?
Do you want to deal with whatever?
Is it followable?
is?
Oh yeah, it's very clear.
Can we at least follow it and try to see what it is? Maybe we don't have to interfere with it, but we need to at least see what this is.
I guess, as long as we bring everybody.
Hey, is a gelatinous cube.
No. I just fought one of those the other week.
Gotta find our one.
No, I don't want to.
We'll let Kelly
I
This
see
blew
what
up
it
the
is.
first one.
We'll let Kelly see what it is.
I should say I've never heard of a gelatinous cube.
They're
You want
not
to?
fun,
Jello is a frightening thing.
especially in D&D.
So yeah, we'll follow the trail. Making sure to spot it before it spots us.
I mean, just based on what the book says, it looks like an easy thing to take down if we see it.
I mean, with our magic barrage, just about anything's easy to take down. So, do we let Erd take lead and lead us into another human party?
I don't think we need Erd to follow a slime trail.
You never know.
For all we know, it could be a giant slug.
Could just be a human with a very bad head cold. This is just snot. Or it could be a giant.
It's a brontosaurus.
Stop.
I've seen how much snot they put out when they sneeze.
Yeah.
Alright, Joe, we just follow it.
Well, you follow it, and you don't even actually go very far because the thing you're following is rather slow. But once you encounter it, it is an unsettling sight.
A giant sea slug. Oh, let's call
Flail
Flail
snail.
snail. That.
Can we kill it?
That.
I want the shield for
Let's
health.
see how big it is first.
I was gonna say I want that shield. I want that snail.
Shield. It doesn't have a shield.
I meant to say shell.
Are those supposed to be eye stalks? Or is it just entirely blind?
Those are flails.
Well, you've caught up to it. It's still slowly wandering off into the jungle.
May I suggest that all melee stay back and let the range take care of it? If we decide to do this.
Oh, we're doing this. That shell. That shell. Yeah, the shell.
The shield?
Yeah, the shield could be worth some money.
It's not a gelatinous cube. I'm not too afraid of
Do you
it.
have any idea how heavy that shell would be? We couldn't move that.
Who knows?
We use some slide. Use some of the mucus we can just.
Yeah, just slide it.
I do know for a fact how much it weighs. It states in the bio of the monster, so...
Well, if I can harvest it, I'm pretty sure I can just cut it away.
Yeah, he could make a pretty interesting shield out of it.
I was gonna say he could, like the top of it.
Behold my siege shield.
Use just like the very top of it, make like a buckler.
I'm gonna make the whole thing into a shield. It's gonna be my first season castles.
Attach the eye stalks to it to make a flail shield.
Give us
Oh,
a
again.
rotate it.
Melee, please stay back.
I don't think they're going to listen. Well, Undrill might.
She's not technically melee. I believe that's
Just-
everybody on the board then?
Yes.
Better not have Jax with you.
He doesn't bring direct in fights.
No, Jax is like our little guard dog. Back at
Oh,
camp.
Nope.
it is your go Erd.
My first option is do a bone session to market, just because
Just to let you know, this thing is not a beast.
I don't care. It doesn't have to be a beast for the Marcus Heart to hit.
I know, but just for the sake of extra damage.
What is it then?
Monstrosity.
You would have to make a check to know what exactly it is.
I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm gonna peg it. Probably not.
Your attack simply bounces off of its hard shell.
Quick, guys! Get salt!
That's your turn, I'm assuming?
Can't
Yep.
your jug
You
make
don't
salt?
wanna- You're on with the jug.
It makes salt water.
So
So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Shadow Scale.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Rage.
I'm pretty sure it won't like the water, salt water.
C4 is magic infuses one of my weapons.
You become Thor!
Ah!
Throw the
Hold on a
great
second, Zach's
sword.
talking to me.
Too bad it ain't got electricity, Joe. He throws it.
Alright. I throw my great sword. I just make a normal attack roll?
No, I make a
Yeah.
throw him. I don't
Um,
know.
does it state in the ability?
It just says that it gains the light and thrown properties.
Then yeah, you just make an attack roll.
She's gonna eat a great
Well, you
long sword.
managed to hit it.
I'm guessing it takes dex though instead.
No,
No.
it doesn't change your weapon property.
Excellent!
But you don't get to add your rage bonus because it's not a melee attack.
Oh, okay. That's everything I can do.
Taben.
Taven will come up here and ready himself to attack once he moves close.
Alright. You see it withdraw into its shell.
Alright, let's just keep moving.
Didn't like being attacked.
Remember when we came across a Pentagrus and we tried to beat the crap out of it and just went to a shell?
Professor.
Spent like an hour and a half on it.
Let's see.
I got a plan.
You can take the pickaxe and pickaxe at the shell.
It's not a good plan, but it's a plan.
We do the usual crushing of the mines, even if they are weak in the period. Because it can't defend against that! Unless it's immune to psychic abilities.
Unless its special property is when it's in its shell with black magic attacks.
That would hurt.
I got news. It can kind of do that without being in its shell.
Are you cheating?
Sounds like it.
Is this considered cheating?
Yes, that's cheating.
Yes, looking up the stats!
Well,
You don't, unless you roll so that your character knows and the DM describes it, you don't know what the monster's abilities are.
Oh, she's been cheating this whole time, I bet.
Well, I'm more just curious. I wasn't like.
Then you can find out after the
No,
battle.
I don't play my character as if I know these things. I'm just generally curious about what it is because I don't know like hardly anything about D&D still.
Still, player knowledge would mean that you would play differently. Then if you
Alright,
had no
going
knowledge.
forward.
How's it kill it? You're grounded. Go to your room. Leave your phone. Leave your computer with you.
Whose turn is it?
So I was spot on, wasn't I?
I actually wasn't
Well-
listening, so I missed all of that. Anyways.
You suddenly see the shell start to glow, and everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Ooh. Oh, I got a 7.
Divine!
I was gonna say, she got it once. That's some divineness right there. Oh. So I
So-
told you guys we shouldn't have picked on it.
You all take 1 force damage.
Do we still have those 5 temporary hit points?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just one.
Just 1.
Ah, the pain! The absolute horror!
Do you do anything else, Professor?
Nope, that's it.
Igris?
So, it's in its shell, right?
It is inside its shell right now.
Like, how far in its shell is it? Like,
It is in its shell.
So, have you ever seen a snail when it's inside
Well-
its shell? Like the whole outside of the shell is just its foot.
yeah,
Is what it's
so,
called.
like, yeah. Okay, so there's no way to, like, stick something into its shell.
Unless
No.
you knock it over.
See, I wonder if I go up and hug it and use Thunder Wave.
You're gonna try and crack it?
Got a flying Vigorous.
So, like, what if I did that and try to break its shell like that? I am going to move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get right up next to it.
It sucker punches you.
Imagine it's gonna eat him.
I'm gonna Burning Hands it.
Alright.
Roast snail in its shell. If it's in its shell, doesn't it automatically fail dex saves? I would guess.
I mean, you would get... You definitely pour flames all over it.
Yeah. Then that's my turn. And then I gotta go heat up my hot pockets. They are still cold.
We only took 1 damage. Huh?
Cold pockets.
I want to imagine that there's something else going on.
Now it's Harmony's turn.
Harmony.
I mean, I do the obvious.
Run away.
No, I fire Eldritch Blast.
All right. It seemingly just bounces off of its shell, or gets absorbed since it's lightning. And it seems to have no effect.
Okay.
Erd.
What can I do? Go shoot more arrows at it. I guess I'll shoot an arrow at it just because I have nothing else to do. Pacha.
Your arrow bounces off of its hard shell.
That's all I'm doing.
Shadow scale.
You gotta run up there and get your weapon.
No, it pops
No,
back in your hand.
yeah, it pops back on my hand. Yeah. I don't know. I was told not to go over there, but I really want to go over there.
You also saw Igris go over there.
I did. He's a rule breaker, and if I remember correctly, rule breakers die.
Yes, I do die.
Then I go attack Igris.
Hey, you can't kill me.
Yeah, I am going to jump at it and try and flip it over.
Good.
Make a strength check.
Advantage.
It is too heavy.
Damn. Guessing nothing short of a nat 20, and even then, maybe not. I don't know what this shell weighs, but... Well, that's everything I can do.
Taven.
We're gonna bust this open.
Bonk. But it's a shell. You continue to just like knock.
We have mining equipment! Quick, someone get a pickaxe!
He just keeps knocking on the shell.
Well, Tyler has it in his.
You need to figure out how to tip it over.
It's like cow tipping.
Tie ropes around the
to
shell.
tip it over.
Well,
Tie ropes around the shell, Tape and I will pull on them.
yeah, I guess Taven and I can. Yeah.
It pops back out.
Whoa!
God, that thing is ugly.
And then it proceeds to attack
Smack, smack, smack.
Igris. Igris is right in front of it.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Oh,
wait,
yes, it does.
1 second, Joe, because I cast a flame spell. So I am right now surrounded by flames, and when the flames are present, any creature within 5 feet of you that hits you with an attack takes 1d4 fire damage.
All right.
So I just want to.
Well, he hit you.
Okay. Takes 2 damage. What do I
You
take?
take 21 bludgeoning.
Fuck.
As it proceeds to just start,
Yeah, you take
Whapping
21.
you.
it just starts walloping you with all of its little eye stalks.
Box, left, then a right, then a left again. Yeah.
Professor.
Don't do it. He's a boxer.
Whack, 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 whack.
Yeah, we'll just do this again.
You see it make a strange wriggling motion, and all of a sudden one of its like eye stalks literally just shrivels up and falls off.
Tyler, beat it with its own eye stalk.
It is Igris's go.
Alright, then I am gonna pull out the Wand of Magic Missiles and I'm gonna barrage it.
Did you ever use
Alright.
recharge?
I didn't go down to the last one.
Yeah, but you still have to recharge it every day.
Yeah.
It does have to recharge every day?
It
I thought
doesn't
you
have
only
to,
roll
but it
if
does,
you-
naturally.
Every day you have to roll to see how many charges it gets back,
Oh,
Which was not done.
because it only gets back a certain number each day.
okay. Well, I didn't roll, so I'll change that.
Well, doesn't it do it naturally? I mean, so shouldn't it just be full by now?
It's only been 1 day since he last used it.
Do you want me to roll? What do I roll?
Roll real quick. How many you're supposed to get?
What's the number? Because we weren't able to get it onto my sheet properly. Let me
Water
check.
magic missiles regains 1d6 plus 1.
1d6. Got it.
So it has 4 charges on top of how many you still had in it.
1.
So 5 charges total.
So I will use 4 charges. That means 3, 5, 6 bolts. Where's my sheet?
Somewhere on your computer.
Yeah. And come on. No. 1, 2, 3,
Damn.
4.
Damn. Oh.
One more.
Oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
One
4,
more.
5. No, I had 6.
I only see 5.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Holy crap! Holy crap!
What are they? You like max damage on 4? That's 5 to 6.
That's great.
Insane.
You see several more of its little eye stalks fall off as they just get torn apart by the barrage. I'm assuming that's your turn.
Yeah.
Harmony.
Damn!
That was so lucky.
Oh, that's great.
Now that it has revealed itself, you are able to lash out at it with your lightning. And with that, the last of its eye stalks explodes and it goes limp.
Ew.
God damn!
Well, that didn't seem too hard.
So, fun fact, when it withdrawed into its shell, it had an armor class of 22.
Oh, boy.
It has, its shell is anti-magic. And if you force it to do a save, if it succeeds on the save, it, like, basically counterspells you and does a weird effect back to you. It also has a number of attacks equal to how many flails it has left. It starts with 5.
Alright, Erd, get to... I don't know, make a shield out of it? Shell, I guess?
So, what was the weird effect that happened to us?
It let out a pulse of force, and then I rolled a d6 of damage. I did 1 damage.
Oh,
So even if you saved, you took half, so you took 1. Erd, make a nature roll with advantage.
A nature roll. Nature roll. Look for me. I am skilled in nature roll. Not that good in nature roll.
I'd say it's because it's so rare. You've heard lots of things, and because of how useful they are, the shell is considered the most valuable thing off of it. Obviously, because it has unique properties. Also, it's very beautiful to look at. Even
You made it a shield. Would it be an anti-magic shield?
you're not positive, but you know that they're really heavy, so it's gonna be hard to transport. They have a lot of uses technically, but if you can get one intact and sell it, they usually sell for somewhere in the realm of like 5,000 gold.
Man, we should have followed the other one. Damn it!
Maybe.
Yeah, if he takes the time, he could potentially make 3 shields from it, and for 1 month, each shield will give the user the anti-magic shield trait.
That's nice, but I'd rather have the gold if it's only temporary.
But I mean, that's 1 month. Yeah.
Also, you can technically use the shell to make a robe of scintillating colors.
Ooh.
You have to grind up parts of the shell and make it into a dye while dyeing the garment.
I don't know the effects, but it sounds like the robe would change colors.
It has 3 charges, and while you wear it, you can expend a charge to cause the garment to display a shifting pattern of dazzling hues until the end of your next turn. During the time, the robe sheds bright light in 30 feet and dim light for an additional 30. Creatures that see you have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. In addition, any creature in the bright light that can see you when the robe's power is activated must make a DC 15 Wisdom save or be stunned.
Now, how much?
Well, I'm wearing it. I'm not. I said I'm not wearing it because one, I don't wear clothes. Well, I guess I wear very little clothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say we would have made you
And-
put something on.
But yeah, if you're willing to carry that shell, it's very valuable.
How heavy is the shell?
Screw the hides.
The shell is 250 pounds.
All right, we're bringing that back, and we're gonna drop off some of these hides.
We're putting a shell on top of an Ankylosaurus.
The Ankylosaurus will have anti-magic properties.
Because guess what? We have an intact shell, pretty much.
Yeah, technically, for as long as the shell's on top of him, he has the anti-magic.
You can drop, 3 of the hides. That would keep 2 of them. Because they each weigh 100, so if we drop 3 of them, they'll put it down enough.
We need to get another beast.
Now
Do we get our hunting trap back?
Yeah, your hunting trap is still stuck to its foot.
I'm not cleaning that.
Because if we
Nope.
wanted to leave the hunting trap behind, then we only need to drop 2 boar hides.
Also, Professor, make an intelligence roll.
Holy shit.
You actually know that when left long enough, the slime of the snail solidifies into glass.
Holy crap.
Let's milk a snail, guys.
So you can literally take the slime and then shape it to any way you want, and then allow it to solidify into glass. So even the slime off this thing is valuable.
Yeah, let's milk a snail.
So if I get some arrowhead rolls, I can get some glass arrow tips?
You could.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You just have to have molds to pour the
Yeah.
slime into. But the thing is, the slime will solidify given enough time, regardless.
So we could grab some. I got some empty vials. We can do that. Would I be able to use my wood carver's tools, get some really thick branches and just kind of
Make
carve
molds.
out arrowheads for him,
Molds and stuff.
and then do that, wrap that up, put it in the bag holding?
I would have to have you make a check of some kind. I'd
I
say
will.
Yeah,
sleight
but
of hand
see,
check.
what would be better for us would probably be to make cups or bowls or something.
Shut up. I want
Yeah,
some.
but
want some
if he has
circular-
glass arrowheads, Sam, if he shoots somebody and it hits bone, it's going to shatter, dealing extra damage.
Yeah. And you can
Do
fill
you
with
have
poison.
Yeah.
Do you have that? What is it?
Well, here, let me
Peaceful
see.
repose or something like that?
Gentle repose.
Gentle repose.
Yes.
That works on any creature, right?
Yes.
If you bring the whole creature, that's even heavier.
Yeah.
Sell the whole creature all at once, I guess.
You'd also have to keep casting it day after day.
No. Every 10 days or 7 days.
Oh,
I think
really?
It was.
Oh.
Because I have 5 empty bottles. I wanted to grab some of the slime before we leave.
Alright, you grab the
I
slime.
want to get find my 2 arrows if they're intact.
10 days. Basically,
get
I'd have
both
to do
your
it every. Basically, I'd have to do it every 10 days and make sure there's a pinch of salt and 1 copper piece on each of the eyes.
Oh, Joe?
Of which,
You
technically,
get
the
both arrows
eyes.
back.
Alright.
Technically, the eyes don't exist on the snail now, do they?
No, the eyes were completely destroyed.
So then, yeah, we could not do it anyways.
You know you can slip on a dead snail? I salted one. I found a slug. I salted it. I slipped on one. I forgot who was there. I slipped on him.
Okay.
Anyways,
Hey. You go pretty far.
about how long does the slime solidify then? Kind of varies or something.
Double check.
I don't gotta work tomorrow. I sleep.
takes roughly 2 weeks for it to solidify.
Tyler, how many empty vials did you say you had?
CCT have 5.
That wouldn't get you very many arrows.
I said I think.
No,
I'm not
it
sure.
wouldn't.
Anyways, I'm just glad to take the shell. That's about all I care for.
Alright, well, let's milk it for what we can and then get out of here.
Yep.
So the shell.
Well, and the 5 bottles I got, so yes.
You're not able to fill any of your vials
I'm
with
not.
slime.
Why
It's
not?
not that easy to acquire.
Slime.
Oh.
Do you know how hard slime is to get into things?
No hard hit, I'll hit you in the face.
Hit yourself.
No heart can kick you.
I hope so. Kick me real high.
With some help from Erd, you're able to literally cut this thing open and find the gland that helps create the slime,
Yeah.
and you're able to milk that for about 3 vials worth.
3.
Of flail snail slime.
Wonderful.
I love the fact that the first time one of these technically popped up, you were like, we're not going after that thing.
I thought it was a gelatinous cube. I didn't think it would be an actual snail.
So when we see these in the future, we go for it.
Run into a pack of slimes. Gelatinous cubes. Shit!
All right. Well, on our way back, do we have more traps to check?
Nope, that was the last one.
No.
Nope, that was your last trap.
So on
Wait,
the
you
way
said
back,
there's
I want to
tools
find
after you.
some nice thick wood to, carve.
I'll check out my egg.
I'll go punch down a tree.
Your egg is unhatched.
God damn. Oh, you cooked this motherfucker and eat him. Crack it open.
But
It's
you
worth
find
the wait.
you find some wood. It's just gonna take you some time to carve it and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you guys, should I make the arrowheads or make like a dagger or something that we can try to sell back at port? Or do what Sam said, make some like glasses and plates?
Well, with your vial, I doubt you have enough to make.
Yeah, you don't have enough to
anything,
make any kind of.
except for maybe a arrowhead or two.
Yeah, maybe like 3 or you could probably make an arrowhead out of each vial.
Or a stirring stick.
I'm fancy. I don't use no wooden or metal stirring stick. I use a flail snail glass stirring stick.
Joe, how
Also,
much did you say the
with-
shell weighed? It's 2.
250 pounds. Also, with the professor's intelligence roll, you rolled high enough. The slime is used in other things, and Erd also would know, being a native to Chult, that some of its organs can be used in different potions and whatnot. But you'd have to find a way to either like refrigerate them or get them back within literally a couple days in order
Yeah.
to use the organs.
Grab our refrigerator and put it back on Molten Thunder.
We'll camp and go find frost giants right again.
It's literally you haven't even set out yet for the day. It's still morning.
We'll find frost giants too.
I forgot it was morning. Sam broke something.
You look in the mirror.
It stopped recording as soon as Joe said we reached Nangalore.
Joe used his DM powers to stop it.
I think I hit one of the F buttons.
Sam looked at the button. You guys scared me. Ah!
Need to level up.
I know. I'll get second level spells and I can do an extra attack.
But you're at Nangalore now? About how big are the ruins, do you think?
They are a decent size.
Okay.
A fantastic edifice rises up out of the jungle. A hanging garden of exotic beauty. Water streams down the steps between 2 massive elephant carvings. Beyond them, a broad, flooded avenue runs arrow straight for more than 100 feet before ending at a carving of a Tyrannosaurus face. Water pours from the Tyrannosaurus jaws and flows the length of the concourse to drain down the steps in front of you. 5-foot-high terraces flank the boulevard. Low archways, 3 on each side, are built into the terrace walls. These archways are in various stages of collapse, as are the tunnels beyond them. Beautifully carved, larger-than-life stone faces are mounted between the arches. A wild profusion of plants grow on the upper terraces, and multicolored parrots and canaries flit and sing among them. To the north, a dilapidated brick dome rises above the Tyrannosaurus head water spout. Smaller bell-shaped domes surmount the highest terraces to your left and right.
Alright. So, since we've arrived at our destination, I think we should camp for the day, so it can be 100%.
I mean, that sounds good.
Tyler, you use your scroll to see what's within 3 miles of our area.
I was going to let you use it, because
Or I guess I can.
How long will it last?
It's like instantaneous.
Oh, it's just
since you're the
Down.
one who does all the
Once
marking
you
and
know,
stuff,
you
I
know.
figured you would have you'd be better off to use it.
Yeah, since we have to map this place out too.
Yeah. So,
So yeah, that's our plan.
Would your sniper take effect here? Is there only attack spells?
only attack rolls, spells.
Well, you set up camp, and rest for the night.
Yeah, it's good attacks.
So yeah, I'll use that spell that Tyler had to get all the information.
I don't think we need to go out hunting tonight.
As well as map out what we can see so far.
You know, so we're doing the rest right now, so while we're resting, I'm gonna make myself a set of thieves' tools
Alright.
with my right tool for the job. I spend an hour and I can magically create a set of artisan tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of me. They vanish when I
Good.
use this feature again.
I see alligators.
So now I have thieves' tools.
And you used the commune with nature?
Yes, sir.
What the heck is going on over there?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's... Are those webs?
Those are giant webs.
Where are we? Oh, there
Oh,
we
Going
go.
no.
into the ground as well?
Yes.
Where?
We're at
Left.
Nangalore, so...
Oh
Hmm.
my goodness.
Right,
Oh,
well,
lordy.
So
I see
you're
some-
using that to try and figure out where the Black Orchid is?
Oh,
Just
so
what's,
right here.
what's around.
He knows everything.
What exactly... What was it again?
Commune with nature.
It's like...
I mean, what exactly did you learn from it? I'm trying to remember.
It's like...
Everything.
It was used above
Terrain.
ground.
You can see the terrain, you can see the water. You can obviously see that there are crocodiles there. There is at least one giant spider in those webs.
I can Eldritch Blast it from here.
And you also get a sense of...
It says
You're not sure what. Some kind of avian creature way up here.
so. Do you have it pulled up? Otherwise, I can just tell you what it specifically does.
I've communed with nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up.
Because it says he gained 3 of his choice.
I'm assuming it's the plants. Plants and animals, I figured. Did you specifically want anything else?
Buildings. Well, I guess it'll be his third.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can see the buildings.
Yeah, but he
Well,
does about
technically,
it.
it would
What
give you
about
more
like
detail.
sentient figures?
I mean, domes. One large center dome, 2 smaller side domes.
Oh, I didn't see that there's also powerful undead.
Alright. So it looks like it's a climb up, huh?
Some.
Unless we kind of go over to here and do the...
But yes, you're trying to sense where the Black Orchid is, too?
Yeah.
The Black Orchid is up here.
Top right.
So in that building, actually.
I figured
Can
we'd be
we
in
mark
the.
it?
But yes, do you all take your long rest and start this in the morning, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yeah. Did we get it? No, probably didn't get nearly enough to level up.
I mean,
Check.
we can always just try to, blast some of these crocodiles out of the water. Make it a little safer.
I'll fight him in the water. I'll bite him.
Just,
Do the death roll.
I got this. Eldritch Blast.
I mean, doesn't the
Just
professor have
electrocute
that
the water.
electric thing?
Yeah, that too.
He could do it right now, and then in the morning, do it in the morning when we're about to cross. Let it die
You
down a
each
little
got
bit.
600 XP.
Or we
Yeah,
could just
I
leave
think
them
we
and
could,
wait until we get to crossing, because nature is beautiful. So let's.
Brian has an ability or a spell called Jump or whatever, right?
I do.
You cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
So I can only cast that 3 times. So
Well,
only certain people will get the spell. The rest of them will
Well,
just have to
I
swim.
have a thought and possibly a
Well,
plan.
one of us holds a rope. We'll jump across, and then we'll increase your swim speed by pulling along, right?
Joe, where's our ankylosaur?
Further back.
Back at our camp.
We haven't set up camp.
So we did.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Clean the shit out of your ears, Tyler.
what?
Clean the shit out of your ears. And your horns
You
will
guys
be
are going to set
trimming.
up watches for the night, I'm assuming?
Yep.
yes. Taven and I can go first.
I'll go second.
Wow. I have an egg to hatch. If it ever is going to hatch, I might just use it for bait.
So, who's taking what watch?
I am first with Taven.
Take second.
I guess I'm third.
Let's see.
I see.
Thank you. That one hurt.
So, first watch. I mean, it's raining pretty hard. You can't make out anything. You occasionally think you hear something coming from the water, but you never see anything come up.
It's the real Kraken. So like Kraken.
Shadow scale. You're not positive if it's just the rain, but you occasionally think you see movement on the water. Nothing ever comes near the shoreline, though.
Yeah, I'll report what I saw, or what I think I saw, to the next watch, and
Who was
to
third
bed.
watch?
I am.
You occasionally think you see one of those giant crocodiles eyeing you, but you guys are far enough inland that they don't seem to want
I was gonna say, don't eye me wrong. I'll firebolt you.
Did somebody volunteer for fourth watch?
Don't think
Didn't
so.
hear anyone know.
Well, I'm just gonna wake
So
up
then
somebody.
Undrill did it.
Okay.
She really doesn't like crocodiles. She's eyeing them.
Don't make me come in there.
But eventually, morning comes. And with it, the rain dies down to next to nothing.
Does your shoreline recede?
A perfect day.
No, not really. I mean, there's some.
It's a river, not an ocean.
Okay, there's some occasional sprinkles. but it's
Rivers
no
can
longer
overflow.
found.
Well, I think our best bet of crossing would probably be over here.
Kind of right in the middle.
Oh,
we
yeah.
just Go up here.
Well, yeah, but you still have to climb that wall.
Yeah, if we go over here, it's right next to the spider, which we can take that out.
So we could just.
Hey
go
Joe, how
this
tall
way,
is the wall to get onto this
that
place?
way? And then go
10
here.
feet high. But there is a stairway. I mean, there's water running over the stairs, but it is a stairway right there.
Wait, so how deep is the water?
The actual river area is a little bit deep, but once you get up to that stairway, it's like ankle deep.
So if
Dang,
we
guess
go
we're going
here,
So we're
Here.
just gonna tame the alligators.
yeah, if we go to
Tame
here,
them.
then we can just go across to there.
You know that nursery rhyme, or not maybe it's a nursery rhyme, but that little story where the scorpion rides the alligators. Oh no, it's a frog's back. Never mind. So
Well,
it'll just be.
still, we can just piggyback, and the alligators might
Oh,
really
yeah,
swim.
there was an actual story where a human carried an alligator on the back.
Just go up and pick up an alligator. Don't worry, I'm helping you out here.
You carry me across, we'll carry
Alright.
me across.
So yeah, I'd say move all over here, and then go to here. After the professor zaps the,
Break out some initiative. This has officially entered dungeon crawl territory.
I selected my token. Okay, let me do this again.
Guessing we can't just start over here, huh?
You are where you are.
Well, then.
Yeah, but isn't there like an edge to that side of the river that we could like go around?
You're asking you want to go further back?
No, we're asking if we can go over here, but we don't know if there's like more to this side of that lawn.
The
or if
river
it's-
goes further down, yes.
Okay, then back to my original plan.
That's
just
what we were asking.
Swim across this trunk to this trunk here, and climb up the trunk.
Because some people fall off things a lot.
Who falls that?
Wait, that's not right either.
That's a nice 16 joke.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know that they're there. It's just a matter of if you bother them.
To be fair, crocodiles are pretty smart, so like if we leave them alone, maybe they'll just like leave
Yeah,
us
if
alone.
we go together in a group, they usually won't attack.
Don't we have like rations we could like toss at them?
You have lots of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just toss them some meat. Maybe they'll leave us alone.
Or we can just kill them. We can wear them as skins. It's cool.
Yes.
Poor Mountain Thunder.
It's just
They're
like
too
no more
tasty.
skins. No more.
So we're just going to the left here then?
You've got the initiative.
So
Yeah,
we're
I
just
know.
going straight forward across after we throw some rations over here.
So some
Meat.
chunks of fresh boar meat.
Yep.
Well, not fresh anymore, but
I don't really need the talent
Yeah,
session.
okay.
I can just swim my ass over there. So if I jump, how far can I make it, Joe?
it's
What's your
it's
strength
up to your
score?
strength score.
I
It's
think
speed
so.
up to your strength score.
So
I
I
have
can
a
jump
strength
backwards
of-
perfectly every time.
I have
You
a
get what?
strength score of 15.
You need 10 feet of running to do a long jump.
Yeah, you would need to move 10 feet first, and then you can make a long jump.
If you do a standing jump, it's half.
Half. So it'll be half.
Or 7 feet.
That'll get me towards where I want to go.
You can jump up to your strength score.
Yeah.
But you have to run 10 feet first.
But I don't want to run. I just want to jump.
And standing jump is half your
Okay, so
strength score, I believe.
right there. So 10. Maybe right there. I can just swim the rest of the way. I'm going to just do that.
Did you toss the crocodile some rations?
I don't
No,
need to
he
toss
didn't.
them. I don't need to toss them shit. I actually have a swing speed.
Yeah,
Of 30 feet.
If you don't do it standing, then you can do it a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Well, I just did it standing, Joe.
So you can
What?
move. Okay.
And I'm just going to swim my ass over to that up here.
Go right ahead.
The,
And then you have to make an athletics check to try and
the
climb
official
up.
5e thing I have pulled
Oh.
up is a long jump.
Well, it's me.
No. Number of feet up to your
Alright.
strength score if you move at least 10 feet.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't do
12.
it. So I'm treating it as
Just
a
let it
high
go.
jump. Alright, you climb up.
Okay, where should I just pop on top of this log then?
You can
Or, okay. I shake off. Good to go! Actually, I won't do it. I was thinking about hiding, but might be fine. I'll fight anything that comes near me.
Can you do
That'd
Overwatch?
be my- I'll do Overwatch. Wearing my arrow. I don't even want to have a javelin. I don't care about the javelins. I like to keep my javelins in case I need them. I'm just. How many javelins do I have? I think it's only 2 is in there. 2. I should make a. I don't want one of these.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No, I'm just gonna do a watch.
Professor.
So,
Nice.
do I gotta make a check to get across, or what's going on? Because I don't have some speed. I can't.
No.
And I believe you have to make an athletics check.
I'm technically, I'm gonna get another sun speed when I hit a certain level.
So, how do I do?
Not well.
So there's actually not enough of a current here. It just counts as difficult terrain if you don't have swim speed.
Oh, actually, I guess I'll just dash it, but yeah, I'll stay there.
All right.
And jump.
This was like a kiss. Well, don't jump on me.
You jump into the jaws.
Mm.
You see a crocodile swimming directly towards you, Professor.
Oh.
Bollocks.
It is your turn, Shadow Scale.
So you still doing the jump?
I can land on the back of that gator.
Yeah, that's the only way you're able to fight it.
Yeah. So, are you able to shoot it then with Overwatch for it appearing?
I mean, I was treating that as a ready to attack, so if he wants to make his attack action.
No. With my bow.
Just throw it right down into the water.
Yeah. Yeah, I got people in the water at least.
You threw your bow into the water?
Yep.
Oh, that was your long. I thought you were throwing a javelin.
No.
Okay, the string snaps.
Okay.
I was gonna say, at least he didn't shoot one of us.
You might hear the shadow of the suppressor.
Yeah.
Caution the gator. No, I decided to save the javelin in case I need it. So in case something like this happens.
To jump 19 feet?
Are you choosing to jump onto it?
Yeah.
Make an athletics check.
Normal athletics.
You land on its back.
Okay.
It starts flailing and snapping. It's a very annoyed and confused.
I will drive my greatsword through it, I guess.
I mean, with disadvantage, I'm guessing.
No.
In fact, Sam's 5 feet next to it. I have advantage.
Roll your attack roll. You hit
I
it
hit on him.
easily. And it begins to bleed and flail all the more.
And then I'll rage!
5.
I think this one's kind of annoying.
Sure, 5.
You
Whatever
teleport.
creature hits me. Whatever creature hits me, I may lash out at it magically. Retribution. Dealing 1d6 force damage. Yeah, that's my
He ain't
turn.
gonna hit you. You're on his back.
That's my turn.
Well, Harmony is thinking you're all idiots. But she's not saying that out loud
She-
because she's
What?
decided
I
to
mean,
be.
It's
I
not
mean, just fine.
Wait, we fought the snail yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To be fair, she's still thinking you're all idiots.
She's thought that since day 7.
I was gonna say that was day 1. She thought we were
Status
idiots.
also thought all of you were idiots too, you know.
Well, I can't resist water, so that's why he jumped in. He doesn't get to be in
You
water
know,
very often.
I could go in there and thunder wave them, but
You just really want to use your Thunder Wave, don't you?
Another crocodile bursts from the water and bites Shadow Scale, dealing 8 piercing damage.
Oh.
Then
You are now in its jaws.
1d6 force, so it takes 5 damage.
Opening up its mouth.
Now it is your go, Harmony.
Okay. I am gonna. Where are the rations right now?
In my bag of holding.
I'm reaching into your bag of holding and picking up a ration. And then I'm gonna kind of hold it up and whistle to try to get the attention of the crocodiles.
Well, one's busy. One has his own ration.
They're not dogs.
Yeah. They're
I'm
kinda got
sorry, have you
food
guys
right in front
ever
of them.
seen documentaries of crocodiles?
No, I don't watch documentaries on crocodiles or
I don't know
any,
what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
or
I'm the
any
animal
kind.
person here.
This is a joke.
Oh, is that your turn?
I'm gonna whistle and then I'm gonna toss it like over there.
All right.
I mean, wild animals are more likely to go for easy food than try to
Crocodile bursts out of the water and snaps it as you toss it over there.
Okay.
The one has food already. He has a small
I mean,
shell
the other
still.
ones don't know it's all gone. Have you guys ever seen what happens when you throw fish food into a koi pond? They all go for it, no matter what.
No, because I don't
Well,
feed
it
fish.
is your go, Igris.
Let's see. I could do that. But, I mean, Shadow Scale would have to.
She's technically prone.
Yeah,
Technically
so.
grappled.
Oh, grappled. Whatever.
I'm going to move into the water.
All right.
I'm just going to swim out. Well, walk out to where there. Am I swimming here?
You're swimming.
Ooh. I'm going to hit Harmony if I do that.
What are you doing?
I was going to Thunder Wave.
Remember, Thunder Wave is from you. It's not centered on you.
Oh, yeah, I can put it somewhere. I keep forgetting that. So, yeah, I'm going to Thunder Wave. I'm sorry, Shadow Scale, but this might hurt a little.
It's okay. I mean, it's Jaws. I don't know who's hitting me.
So, I'm going to just make it so that it hits, these two and Shadow Scale.
So that's a, 10 by 10 cube?
It's a 15-foot cube.
Take that, Professor.
Yeah.
So right
Yes. So like that.
there. What saves do they have to make?
Constitution.
All right. Is it half on a save, or?
Let me... I
think it is half.
Successful save, yep, half damage. It isn't pushed.
So you see the one that was going after the professor and that Shadow Scale already stabbed, just kind of starts sinking beneath the waves as it gets pushed under. But the other one gets kind of shoved a little bit, so water ripples out, but continues to chomp on Shadow Scale.
Would the other body rise to the top too?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna finish my movement and go climb on top of it.
Make an athletics check. Actually, an acrobatics to try and balance on a floating corpse.
Got it.
Yeah, you climb on top of it.
I'm just gonna sit.
I started a trend.
Tabin.
That's disturbing to think about.
Will these be at disadvantage, I assume?
Yeah, he's in the water.
Sorry.
Yeah, some speed.
Sorry.
He can't hit it. Well, he can. He just had to try harder.
Do better.
He impales it. And it releases Shadow Scale.
You darn tootin'.
And that's his statements.
Undriel looks at her armor, looks at the water, sighs.
Oh yeah, she has some armor on.
If you have to make any kind of athletics check while in the water, you have disadvantage if you're wearing the armor.
What kind of armor is she wearing?
Would I have disadvantage on my
Yeah.
athletics check?
You would have had
Acrobatics,
disadvantage on trying to climb
Acrobatics.
up.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you want me to re-roll that just to see if
roll
I?
a second one just to see how.
See, you make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, you don't climb on top.
Okay.
They're just floating in there.
I'm just kind of holding it.
She's going to dash and keep forcing herself to swim. And try to climb out of the water. Just barely manages to get herself up there. Erd.
Well, I have anything really to do. I'm just gonna move here out of the way. I do have that rope. Tie the rope here, toss the rope down. How do I do that? Tie the rope here and toss it down here.
Alright. There's now a rope hanging down. You don't have to make an athletics check to climb up.
We know the professor can't. He's not very athletic.
Professor!
Same you had a desk.
I guess I will dash up.
Most of his life. Hello.
Bird.
Shadow
Nice to
stand.
make it.
I'll go up.
Trestle disappeared into the professor.
Hey, Erd, if you hold out your bow to me, I can fix it next turn.
Oh yeah. Have to do that.
Harmony.
I'm assuming my bow's on the ground. Drop it. Tie up the rope.
We said swimming speed was like half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our next case, we all should be the people. We all should swim. Fight in the water. Be pirates. Arr.
That's my turn.
Alright. This crocodile finishes eating the meat and swims away. Igris.
Well, I'm gonna make my way over here and climb up.
I do have a rope down, you know.
Oh, you do? I will climb
Yeah.
up the rope.
One's over here. There.
You were about to dash.
Let's see, I was right here. So
Technically, you're
two,
right
three.
here.
Right
You're
here.
next to Harmony.
You were right here, though.
Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, right on
Over
top.
there.
So
You were
1,
under the croc.
2, 3.
You'll have to dash to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll dash then. To move on.
Taben.
Still wait there.
Andrew steps down from the stump, looking around. This place is beautiful.
Thank you.
Erd.
I had the professor in my bow. You can fix it.
Thinking of shooting that spider, Sam?
No.
You got a bow to fix first. Calm down.
Yeah.
I know.
No, go away, YouTube. Yahoo.
Is that all you do?
Yeah.
Well, it's your go, Professor.
Mending
not
on the
a
bow.
Indeed.
That takes a minute.
It says duration is instantaneous.
Casting
Oh,
time.
Never mind, Erd.
1 minute.
Never
No,
mind,
you-
Erd.
Oh no, you're fixing my bow.
Nope.
Yep.
10 turns while he fixes it.
Just take a minute once we're all up there. Or you
Do it
can
now.
start now and we can wait a minute. It's not that
You
big
can
of a
choose
deal.
to take a minute.
Okay.
You know, a minute in real life is not that long.
It
I
could
mean,
be.
in that time, other people can get up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna choose to take
Like
a minute?
harm.
Yep, we'll take the minute.
Damn straight. I need my bow.
Well, Harmony and Taben can get up there in that minute. Harmony. And we'll start at the top of the initiative again. Erd.
I'm
Your bow has been
grab my rope.
Alright,
We're gonna stop here or keep going?
That is a good question. Probably stop